Idaho legislators have proposed a $215 million plan to bump up teacher salaries. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Todd Kuntz. In order to receive higher pay, teachers would be required to hit benchmarks set by the state. Eyewitness News reporter Chelsea Brenzel is live at the Independence Alternate High School in Blackfoot. Chelsea, some teachers from the district don't agree with this plan.
Well, Todd, teachers who work here say that the success that happens behind these doors is immeasurable and cannot be gauged by taking a test.
They talk a lot about the career ladder, and they're basing their performance on our student performance. And I just feel like that isn't fair to those of us that are working in low-income schools.
Independence Alternate High School teacher Lisa Hong says her students face many challenges.
Because those kids come together with different factors, different issues that they're dealing with. We had a girl at lunch go into labor. Now most kids don't have to deal with all these other kinds of issues, and I just think that we need to be able to take care of these kids. Because I love my job. I don't want to go to a high-income school just so that I can get the career ladder. I like working where I work.
That's why more than half of the teachers at the school are sticking together. They just submitted a letter to lawmakers explaining why they believe tiered licensure requirements aren't fair. Assistant Principal Dan Grimes says all students are different and standards should be too.
When you work in an alternative high school like we do, when we take failing students to begin with and then you say we have to have the same measure as what might be used at an affluent school, it's just, you're trying to compare apples to oranges.
Under the proposal to move from a single-tiered system to a two-tiered system, after their third year, teachers must show proof that the majority of their students have met measurable achievement targets. Becky Price has been a teacher for 22 years and says this proposal is discriminatory.
If I were a lawyer and I took a client that had a low income, or I took a client that maybe didn't do what they were supposed to do, should I get punished for that? Should I lose my credentials for that?
Now, this high school has a 1 out of 5 school star rating. An analysis of 2 Idaho Department of Education reports say that 1 and 2 star schools on average have up to 70% of low-income students, Todd.
All right, Chelsea Brenzel live there in Blackfoot. Chelsea, thank you for that. Now, we did reach out to the president of the State Board of Education for her take on this, but did not get a response by airtime. Yesterday, the Senate Education Committee denied a proposal for tiered licensure, but a teacher pay plan moved forward in the House.